and welcome to current affairs and newspaper update section of 9th of April to 15th of April 2017 with me, Vijay Anand. Please like the channel, share the channel and subscribe the channel. It's my request to you. Starting with the international news first. In the international news, let me tell you that there is an organization which is called ETA, Yuskadi Ta Askanta Suna, which were fighting for the independence of vast country which is in between France and Spain. It share boundary just like Kashmir. So it is its major territory is in France and some territory is in Spain, and they were fighting for their independence from 1959. They signed the peace in 2011 and now they have ended their arms struggle also. So there is a peace with ETA in France. In Ontario, which is a state of Canada, they have declared that 1984 Sikh riots in India, especially in Delhi, were a genocide actually. World Homeopathic Day took place on April the 10th, and it is the birthday of father of homeopathy, Dr. Christian Frederick Samuel Hahnemann. A blast took place in an Egyptian church where 45 Coptic Christians died. Coptic Christians are one of the earliest sects, and they are living in Egypt since the time of Jesus Christ. US dropped their biggest non-nuclear bomb, which is called Mother of All Bombs. Its name is GBU-43, and it dropped on Afghanistan, where 36 IS terrorists were died. Cannes Film Festival will celebrate its 70th anniversary this year. Nepal and China are conducting a joint military exercise. This is their first joint military exercise, and the name of the exercise is Sagar Matha Friendship 2017, and it is taking place from April 17th to April 26th. Please like the channel, share the channel and subscribe the channel. Coming to the national news now. Sheikh Hasina, who is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, she visited India and signed 22 deals. The total worth of the deal is $5 billion, and she signed major agreements on connectivity, energy and defense. A line of railway also been opened from Khulna to Kolkata. Khulna is in Bangladesh. The name of the express train that is running between these two cities is Maitri Express 2. The total length of the line is 176 km, and 96 km of it is falling in Bangladesh. A diesel pipeline has also been proposed between Numaligarh to Parmabdipur. SAES has also been proposed, that is special economic zones, so Indian companies can operate from SAES from Bangladesh. Anil Ambani's rail power got 750 megawatt LNG power project in Bangladesh. It is the largest FDI investment in Bangladesh. The Teesta River water dispute between the Teesta River, which originates from Sikkim and ends in Bangladesh. So a dispute is also there on the Teesta water between India and Bangladesh. It is lingering from a long time, and this year also Teesta water dispute has remained and no end came to it. Bangladesh is claiming that India take lion's share of Teesta water. Asian Development Bank has sanctioned 175 million to Power Grid for solar transmission systems. Nox Kohel irrigation project, it is a project between Jharkhand and Bihar, I am telling you, which will give benefit to both the states, and the total worth of this project will be 1622 crore rupees. Election Commission has cancelled the by-poll election of RK Nagar constituency. It is a constituency in Chennai, and it was vacated after the death of Jayalalitha. And the Election Commission has said that there were a lot of bribery charges for the voters which were received by the Election Commission, and that is why they have cancelled the election at RK Nagar. Swachhagraha will be the name of the Champaran Andolan, which was started by Mahatma Gandhi and this year India is celebrating 100th year of Champaran Andolan. Champaran Andolan was started by Mahatma Gandhi in Bihar, at the place called Champaran, against the Britishers. So Swachh and Agrah, Satyagraha. So they have combined these two words and made the word Swachhagraha. Boxing Federation of India has been recognized by International Olympic Association now. There were a lot of feud because the International Olympic Committee has refused to accept Indian Boxing Federation. Now they have accepted, and now Indian boxers can easily participate in world level competitions conducted by International Olympic Association. Deen Dayal Rasu Yojana has been started by Madhya Pradesh government, and in it people can get meal at a cost of 5 rupees only at one time. India and Myanmar are conducting joint military exercise, and the name of the military exercise is Nomadic Elephant, and it is taking place as Vairez Zengte of Mizoram, and the timing of the dates of the exercise are 5th to 18th of April. India and Australia have signed memorandum of understanding to combat terrorism. As you might know that Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull of Australia visited India recently. Malayalam will be a compulsory language in all the Kerala schools up to class 10th. This year Survey of India celebrated their 250th anniversary, and on this occasion they started a web portal which is called Nakshe. Bharat Ke Veer is the name of web portal started by CRPF. On it, the people of CRPF who have laid down their life for the country and the bravery acts of the CRPF will be available for the public. Samrastha Divas was the name of the birthday of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. It took place on 14th of April this year. On the occasion, Prime Minister launched Bhim Aadhaar for the merchants. It is a mobile app. And also Mahur railway station, which is in Madhya Pradesh, birthplace of Dr. Ambedkar, will now be renamed as B.R. Ambedkar railway station. A longest bridge will be made in India, and that will be open for public from May. That the work is going on there. It will be 9.15 km over the river Brahmaputra in Assam, and it will connect the cities Dhula and Sadia. JNU's Central Library will be renamed as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Central Library. Rolls-Royce, a British firm, has signed cooperation with DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization, and they will provide technological help in the making of turbine engines and aircraft technology. Government has opened petrol pumps with daily rate change. It is starting in 5 cities first and coming to effect from May the 1st. Now on daily basis the petrol's rate will be changed, and for the pilot cities, the cities that have been chosen are Puducherry, Visakhapatnam, Udaipur, Jamshedpur and Chandigarh. Please like the channel, share the channel and subscribe the channel. Coming to the economy and business section, Rally Gear has been sold by Reliance to Rally Gear Health. That the name of the firm is Rally Gear Health Insurance, and they have sold it to True North managers in 1040 crore rupees. NTPC and CSIR have signed memorandum of understanding for development of concrete and steel. Now in this way, the better quality of concrete and steel will be available for the public and for these two for NTPC. AT&T has purchased Straight Path, an Indian firm, in $1.25 billion. ONGC has drilled 501 wells in 2017 financial year, which is a new record. Grasim has been merged with ABNL, that is Aditya Birla Financial Services Limited, and the new CEO of these two entities will be Kumar Mangalam Birla. NTPC has backed the Mary Super Thermal Power Project rights in Bangladesh, for $1.6 billion, and it will be 1320 megawatt project. BHEL has backed railway order for DMW, that is diesel locomotive modernization work, and after that they will install rooftop solar photovoltaic system on the diesel engines. Amazon India has secured license to start prepaid payment instrument, that is PPI, or in easy language you call it mobile wallet, from Reserve Bank of India. Now they can start their own prepaid payment instrument. Please like the channel, share the channel, and subscribe the channel. Some persons who hit the headlines this week: Smita Sandhane is the new MD of Saraswat Bank, and the person who is going out is Mr. S.K. Banerjee. Malala Yousafzai, at the years of 19 years only, she has become the youngest UN messenger of peace, and she will promote girls' education. Yunus Khan, the Pakistan cricketer, has retired. Neil M. Gorsuch has become 113th Supreme Court Judge of USA. Some important persons: Roberto Azevedo is the Director General of World Trade Organization. Christine Lagarde is Managing Director of International Monetary Fund. Jim Yong Kim is the President of World Bank, and Guy Ryder is Director General of International Labour Organization. Akhilesh Dasgupta, who was President of Badminton Association of India and took Badminton of India to new heights, is sadly no more. He died. Ramesh Chandra Agrawal, who was Chairman of Dainik Bhaskar, a popular newspaper group, died at the age of 72. Please like the channel, share the channel, and subscribe the channel. Some important places: New Delhi was the venue for NIMCare World Health Day Summit 2017, and theme for this summit was Unity for a Healthy Mind. In New Delhi, Public Sector Day, that is on 11th of April, a meeting took place which name was SCOPE, that is Standing Conference of Public Enterprises. Please like the channel, share the channel, subscribe the channel. Some awards: Pulitzer Award, which is called the highest award in the area of journalism. Washington Post bagged the award for best newspaper. An international consortium of investigative journalists who broke the news of Panama Leak, Panama Gate, and they won the award in the category of best agency. Young Scientist Award of 2016 of National Geoscience Award, won by Dr. Abhishek Saha. Please like the channel, share the channel, and subscribe the channel. Some books, important books: Gandhi in Champaran, the book written by D.J. Tendulkar. It is an earlier book written at the very early time in the days of Gandhiji. Has been released by Government of India again. Romarello and Gandhi Correspondence. It was released in 1970s. It has now been re-released by Government of India. And 8 volumes of autobiography of Gandhi. It has been edited by D.J. Tendulkar, and it has been republished. First it was published in 1951. Now Government of India has really released it. Matoshri is the name of a book written by Sumitra Mahajan, and it is a book on Devi Ahilyabai. Please like the channel, share the channel, and subscribe the channel. Some important sports news: Chinese Formula 1 Grand Prix car racing took place at Shanghai, and there Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes, who is from Britain, came first. Sebastian Vettel, who ran Ferrari's car, of Germany, came second, and Max Verstappen of Red Bull came third. He is a Dutch player. Then Sergio Garcia of Spain won the US Masters Golf Championship, which is called one of the biggest tournament of golf around the world. West Vancouver in Canada, their Indian women beat Chile and won Women's Hockey World League Round 2. They defeated Chile in the penalty shootout, and now the team has moved to semi-final. In Youth Asian Chess Championship, India came first and got 4 gold, 5 silvers and 3 bronze. The championship took place at Tashkent. In one international series, Pakistan beat West Indies by 2-1. Fergal O'Brien, he is an Irish player and he broke world record for the longest snooker frame, and his frame lasted for 2 hours 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and he surpassed the record. Previous record was of 1 hour 40 minutes and 24 seconds. Please like the channel, share the channel and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.